looking demure. He's looking demure. I won't say cutesy, but he's looking demure. If you are not understanding what I'm saying, please, you need to stay updated with the trends. I know that we're slightly older. We're not Gen Z per se, but if you're on social media, you must have seen and understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. He's looking like, he's looking like 99 pounds that went to Harvard and is living the soft life.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's good to live a soft life.
I like that you're speechless.
I'm dreaming about
you don't have a comeback for that.
I'm dreaming about it.
Yeah.
Dreaming to live a soft life.
Anyway, those of you who are...
No, when you were mentioning the flood-prone states.
Yes.
When at the beginning, I did not hear Benue and Kogi. I said, come on, what's happening?
No.
Does
you
that
heard it
mean,
later on.
Later on, and I said, now you are talking.
Yeah.
Because Benue and Kogi, those ones are like national...
They're regulars. They are recurrent.
River Benue passes through Benue State, but Kogi, River Niger, and River Benue pass through Kogi
both
State.
Of them. So that probably accounts for that. Alongside the poor drainage structures that you have in certain parts of those states. But coming back to the flood issue, just as you've brought us back here, I was going to ask, what do you think should be the approach? I mean, we know that in more developed countries that are even more prone to natural disasters, they have emergency response systems and all of that. I just wanted to be sure that I wasn't speaking out of turn. Do you know that we have these proper relocation centers where people who must be evacuated or have to be evacuated can go to, at least temporarily, and then come back?
Well, I am not sure, but the one that I know in Nigeria, most times when there's flood, we pack the victims to schools.
To
public schools.
Public
That's
schools.
what I do most times. I don't know of other states, but I think I've seen that in Kogi, in Benue, in Bayelsa. That's what they do most times. But my advice, while we are waiting for government, remember, while you are waiting for government, if you can, which I think you should, try and leave that location. Please, save your life first. Save your life and properties first.
And go where though? Where would they go? That was the question that was asked. That got me on this whole...
you have relations. Some people have relations elsewhere. Locate your relations, because you can't wait for government forever. Even in the advanced countries, it's not everybody that you're able to save. There are people that are still left behind as a result of one or two circumstances that they can't really explain. But this is Nigeria. We hope to do better. We hope to be better. But while we are hoping for that, please save yourself from the disaster. Save yourselves from the disaster. Okay. Very important.
In more developed climes where they have some sort of integrity in their building structures and architectural structures, one will have said, build a bunker underground, so that when the flood is coming and it wipes what is at the top, you are safe under. But I will not advise that. Not where we are. No, I will not advise that.
Most of the flood-prone areas are rural areas, so most times you don't even have them with this urban city kind of planning.
No, in some cases.
They just build their houses.
In some cases, it cuts across. So. Yeah, the rural areas are usually the most affected.
Yeah, they build their houses anyhow, no road, no drainages. People even go as far as building houses close to the river. If you pass through...
Yes. And what are we even talking about? That's the thing. Thank God you...
By the Motrala Bridge, you see some houses. These houses are practically in the river. You know that if you are 500 meters away from the river, when it rains and the rain is that much, the river will flow down to you. That's why most of their houses...
It happens everywhere. Perhaps it's that thing of, I want to have a waterside property. I want to have it's not beach, it's waterside property.
That's what
and you see it across, really, even in the urban centers. And then there are people who literally,
they move to the higher ground.
I'm talking about even in the FCT. I'm talking about Core Town. I've seen places in Life Camp. There's a particular estate, massive, in the Life Camp area. I'm not going to mention his name, but if you know it, you know it. There's a route that you're taking where you're looking at the side of the estate. And when I tell you, people are literally, like, the land has been eroded.
Wow.
And people are literally, like, they don't have a backyard, because when you look out the window, what you're looking at is eroded land. that just takes you, God forbid that land should, maybe as the rains are falling now, gradually it will be eroding the
foundation.
Yeah, no, not the foundation, the land gongo. How do I explain this? 99. Okay, we're streaming. Maybe people who are watching can understand to some extent. So this is the house, ba. This is where the house is on the land.
Okay.
This land like this is eroded. So rain is falling, it's eroding the land. So it's something that if care is not taken, the foundation or the house itself can start to tip over. And people are living there. 99.
And the environmental protection people?
They're not doing anything. You know when you have estates have, the houses that are right next to the fence.
Yeah.
The house is the fence. Do you get what I mean now?
Whoa.
And people are living. Every time I drive by that place, my heart is in my mouth. I say, hey God, please help us to be wise.
Then you really need to.
Somebody has sent the name of the estate.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Let me see.
Look at it.
Show me.
We really, God should help us to be wise so that even in the most deplorable of situations, we will not be so bereft of ideas, and so that we will put our safety
then you really
at risk.
Have you really entered Lokogoma deep inside?
That's another.
Like you'll be asking yourself, why is this person building here? Obviously, water passes through this way.
Cheap land.
No, that land is not cheap. No. With that level of
cheaper land.
With that level of reinforcement.
Yes.
No, that person is not poor.
So please, let's all be wise. That's all we're saying about this, right? Let's all be wise. Let's consider our lives and our safety first.
Obviously, government cannot do everything for you, so you know the right thing to do. Please.
If government is not doing what they're supposed to do it all. Please. We've had cases where people will come together and say, oh, this road, probably the estate or the government was supposed to do it. They didn't do it. And you're staying there and your car is dying.
Have you been to Duse before?
The parts of Duse I've been to, 99 pounds.
Have you been to the Sokale roundabout area?
Sokale is good
when it
now.
rains.
What happens there? Flooding?
Roundabout.
Is it flooded?
You can't pass now.
Is it floods? Because the road is relatively better now.
The road is better.
Right.
But they drop waste on that roundabout. And most times you see police there. So what I don't understand is it that police cannot stop people when they are messing up the environment? I don't know.
All hands need to be on deck.
We really need to know that. But if you enter Sokale, I know Sokale people are listening to me now. Make I know verse. Every little space is a house. But let's not go too far. 99
pounds. If we continue like this, we will not vote today.
Let's vote.
Please, let wisdom be profitable to direct you. Okay? If you're in a flood-prone area, you know months before the rain comes that the rains are going to come. Start making plans. Start making provision. Better that your life is preserved than you're trying to preserve your... Because for some people, it's a matter of dignity or it's a matter of pride or it's a matter of they really, really can't afford it or they have nowhere to go. But please plan ahead so that your life is saved. All right, all of you sending messages. I'm just going to say, yes, your answers are correct, but I'm not going to call the name out.
No, but since we're going that direction, kudos to the Minister of FCT.
Okay.
I saw the Saburi Road. You know where Saburi is? Opposite the police barracks.
That's the day access, right?
Yes,
I do.
I saw the road. Minister, I cut cap for you. You're doing well. Minister? You need to see the gutters. You need to see the drainages. The way. See, no, Minister, you're doing well.
Thank you,
used to say you don't used to visit Satellite Town. Please, while you visit Saburi, remember Kubwa.
Sir, while you visit Kubwa, remember Gwagwalada.
Remember Lugbe.
Remember
Nyanya.
Lokogoma.
Remember Nyanya.
Remember the parts of town in the FCT where the roads have been scraped off. Good roads have been scraped off for months and nothing has been done.
Remember Papi.
So is there anywhere he will not remember?
I remember all of them.
All right, then, let's get into voting for today. Our umpire is here. And we must say a very special thank you to our standing umpire from last week, our intern, Toby. trusty sidekick who did a good job. At least nobody complained. Nobody said it was rigged and all of that. Just goes to show that, £99 is living a good legacy.
Yeah, I went to supervise the off-season election in those states and in other states. So, why are you laughing?
Nothing.
Just to be sure that the IRF, the beavers and everything are going to work as planned. Mm-hmm. So we went to look at, and I think INEC is doing good so far.
Which are the INECs now? We need to be clear.
The INEC that I represent.
There we go. 0700 951 and 0000 00959748869 and 08099930137. Last week, we crowned King David himself. He was good enough and kind enough to call us yesterday to give us some updates regarding what was going on in his dispensation. And I'm sure he'll be quite willing and ready to hand over today. So let's get voting, shall we? Remember the rules. When you're calling in as a contestant, make sure that you are crisp and clear. And then by the time you holler, also give us your manifesto very quickly. And then if you are calling to vote, be sure that you give us your name and your location. Otherwise, your vote will be regarded as invalid. Let's get going this morning. Who do we have first on the line? 0700951 0000 00959 74869 and 08099930137. Good morning.
Auntie Somi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my darling sister. You forget to mention that page by Kado Estate. It has been there since when Photo was working in Giantpo. I've been talking about it. Anybody who is saying PB chairman or DJ should be fired. Okay, you never do well if you never fire whoever is DJ PB. Good morning to you, 99 pounds. This is Adewumi Daniel calling. I greet all the family.
Good morning, Adewumi Daniel.
All the staff. Thank you, my brother.
Where in Kado, sir? Where in Kado did you say?
Maybe two. You said?
Where in Kado did you say? You said mention an area in Kado.
Kado Estate, that bridge at
the bridge.
Kado, that bridge at Kado Estate.
Okay.
You know Kado Estate roundabout.
Yes, I know it.
Immediately you are coming down, if you are going to Jabi Airport Junction.
Yes.
Police are not safe to you to stand there.
Yes, I know it.
The bridge has been blocked for over 10 years. If there's flood, you cannot pass there. And the APP chairman, whoever is,
and that's true,
or she should leave. The person needs to be sacked. They're not doing a lot of places to mention. You get a lot of sewage and they overpay in Abuja.
Hello, Elder. Hello, sir. Oh, but we get the message.
One of the reasons why we complain most times is because nobody is being punished for not doing what they are supposed to do. That is our biggest weakness.
No accountability.
No accountability at all. It's somebody's responsibility. So why is the person not doing the job? Nobody will query the person. Nobody will sack the person. Of course. It's our job. So it is well.
It is well indeed. All right then. Voting lines are... Sorry. Yeah, the lines are officially open for voting Thursday. We're looking to get our top 3 contestants and then we get to the voting. Hello, good morning.
Somi, good morning.
Morning, sir. Yes, sir.
Which voting is this? Sorry.
It's voting Thursday, where we vote to have a king of what's happening in Abuja for the next 1 week.
Okay, yeah, I thought... Okay, let me contribute from what you said when you started, because of erosion and all the rest.
What's your name, sir? What's your name?
It's Prophet Michael Uchenwoke.
Okay, very quickly, sir, because we're in voting right now. Go ahead, very quickly.
Yeah. Flooding is as a result of we as people not doing the right thing to save ourselves. And that's why we are having global climate change. When you talk of flooding, volcano and all the rest, it's connected to global climate change. And that is happening is connected to what we as human beings are doing that is affecting us. When we don't do the right thing as people, when wickedness is in the land, as in Nigeria, as in the world, it means we are not doing the right thing.
Okay.
Save us, for goodness sake.
Okay.
Why we are having global climate change is things that comes out from people.
All right, then.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Please, any calls coming in from now henceforth should be regarding Voting Thursday. We are 5 minutes left before we take the commercial break, and I would like to get to our 3 contestants in that time. 07009510000, 08095974869, or 08099930137. What's it going to be? Do we have our contenders for today, our candidates for today, or perhaps will King David be continuing? I don't know, 99, what typically happens when we don't get a winner for the week that we're going into? What happens? Does the previous king or queen continue, or what do we do?
We'll certainly have a winner.
You sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Certainly have a winner.
I'm just saying. All right, good morning. Hello, good morning.
It's possible. No matter what, 20 people must vote for one person. So me don't bring a rigging style here. Yeah.
What manner of accusation is this? I just said what happens if...
Yes, we declare the person.
Elder, see, Elder, you are part of the problem. You have called twice now, and you have not you are not contested. You are taking up my time.
Whoever wants to contest.
Okay.
So continue where I am Mr. David. So we need to continue challenging.
Godfatherism.
To the feet.
Elder Adeomi Daniel, that's Godfatherism. All right then, thank you. Whether we like it or not, I have 3 more minutes before I take a commercial break. That means that we'll officially have about 30 minutes or less to get our contenders for the week and wrap up voting. And I must make provision in the event, because nobody's calling. That's why Mr. Adeomi has been able to call 3 times now, or 2 times. Nobody's calling, right? And so if nobody calls, we will have to.
They will call. WhatsApp,
we will have to decide.
Don't worry, they will call.
I believe you. In the meantime, 3 minutes to go. What do we do? 07009510000, 08095974869. Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay. Please make sure that you are willing to contest for today. You're in an area where the network is good, so that even when you do call, people can hear you clearly as you contest. Okay, let's take this phone call. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Yes. Somi, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you, sir. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, this is Chigo, the Iroko.
Chigo. Good to have you here this morning.
I'm calling you right now from Zopa.
All right, sir. Are you contesting?
Yeah, I'm contesting.
Chigo from Zuba. Let's hear you, boss.
Yeah. Okay. Let me say, what's happening up?
Wow.
Yeah. Is that all wow?
I mean, you said it. I was just re-echoing what you said.
So your manifesto.
Your manifesto.
Manifesto, sir.
Well, like I said, for those potholes, those roads that spoiled in FCT that have been, seen, I will keep on, saying it and, recording it and sending it to, those that will do the needful. Yeah. So I must say, when we see something, say something. As I'm seeing them, I'm still saying it and reporting it. I know that one day something has to be done about it, especially the one at the Zopa. In fact, a lot of places, but this one at the Zopa that I've been calling FCT Minister of FEMA, whoever that is in concern to repair the place, to do the needful. I must keep on saying when I see something. So that is it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chigo. Much appreciated. Our first contestant this morning has come and done what needs to be done. And we have to go on that break. When we come back, make sure that you are calling in so that we can get to crowning our king or queen for the week. Thank you so much for staying on 95.9.1 Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment.
When you hear about the domestic FGN US dollar bond, do you see a win-win investment or?
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
You don't want to know the conversation going on between myself and 99 pounds here in the studio. And it all started with the perspective of one of our dearest callers.
Prophet. Add prophet. He's a man of God. So that he will not call back and say,
I'm going to rest my
the man
case
of God
then.
spoke. No, he's a man of God.
I'm going to rest my case there. Let's go to the voting, okay? We still need to get 2 contestants.
Yes, we have Chigo de Iroko from Zuba.
And 2 pending. 07900951000, 08095974869, 08099930137. Now is the time to call. What do you want to do as king? It'd be interesting if you have a queen, at least this week. Have we had a queen this year?
Of course, yes.
We had a queen this year. Okay. All right.
Lady from Wagolada.
Oh, okay.
Tara, what did I call? I think.
Tara. Oh, okay. Hello, good morning. Okay, you know what to do when you call. Turn down the volume of your radio or whatever device it is that you're using to listen to us. Make sure the network is crisp and clear, and then you do the needful. Where are my callers? Where are my contenders this morning? All right, 0700951 0000 0095974 or 0809930 Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, welcome.
I want to contest.
All right, sir, tell me your name, where you're calling from, and then you can go ahead.
Okay, my name is Obuche Peter. I'm calling from Piakasa.
Oguche from Piakasa. All right, sir,
yes.
You have the floor.
Okay. Good morning, Abuja. I hope I'm all right with that.
I mean, the voters will determine, but thank you for giving it your best shot. What I believe was your best shot. What's your manifesto, sir, should you win?
Okay, first of all, I'll make sure the road leading from Piakasa, this Lube Bridge to Piakasa is constructed and well done. That road is really bad and affects a lot of vehicles. Then my second manifesto, I don't know. The rain in Abuja is out of hand sometimes. It falls throughout the day. Some of us are unable to go out to do what we need to do. So I'll make sure I consult with Julius Vega Nigeria to construct a very big umbrella to cover the whole of Abuja so that they can regulate the...
No. I'm a farmer.
Hello?
Ogushe?
I'm a farmer, so that your manifesto will not stand.
I'm online.
£99 is speaking to you.
I can hear you.
So you don't want rain?
Hello?
Don't worry. We'll talk to you when you win.
Well, if the fates decide that you do win indeed. All right, we have two contestants now, one to go. The time is 10:37, and I have been told that regardless, a winner must emerge one way or another. It's a good thing we have some time on our hands today. If not, if it was like last week where we had to end by 11:55.
Whoa.
Other situations will have prevailed. All right, 2 down, 1 to go, and then we go straight to voting. 0700951 0000 08095974869 and 08099930137. I see you. You're thinking. You're like, should I bother? Should I contest? Is there any merit to this? Why? Why should I call and scream my lungs out? And what am I going to get out of it? I promise you, there is some merit to this. If not for anything, we are learning what it is like what is not vote. We're learning what it is like to go through a process such as this. And I know that sometimes you're thinking about it and be like, I beg, is the person actually doing anything? Some people actually take it very seriously and do what needs to be done. And speaking of taking it very seriously, when you call, you need to come through with a proper manifesto, please. Don't take it as a joke. I don't know that the one of having an umbrella built to cover all of Abuja qualifies. I don't know that it does. Do take it with some level of seriousness. I have a message here. Someone is saying, okay, Casey says, please disqualify him immediately. It's what's happening Abuja, not good morning Abuja.
At the beginning, what's happening good morning Abuja, then he now say what's happening Abuja. So
he screamed good morning. He screamed what's happening Abuja, not good morning Abuja.
I think he started with good morning and then
Okay, we'll see about that. Thank you for that observation, though. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
My name is Alike Nembo. You can call me the painter.
The painter?
Yes, ma'am.
Where are you calling from?
From Maraba.
The painter from Maraba. Are you contesting this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, sir. Let's hear you.
What's happening, Abuja?
All right, the painter. Thank you. Let's hear your manifesto, please.
Yeah, if I become the king of what's happening in Abuja, I will make sure I sanitize the people of Abuja because, most of our problems is our mindset. We're talking about the flooding and all that. Most of people, when they carry the trash, they go and dump it in streams or gutters and all that. Those things are affecting us back. So if the Abuja people have a clean mindset, we know where to dump our trashes and all that. We will have a clean Abuja and the whole Nigeria will be very good. So it's all about our mindset. I'll work on our minds and make sure that we have a good and a peaceful place in Abuja.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you so much, the painter. And with that, we have our 3 contestants. Let's take a quick break. I need to run a check and be sure that what KZ said is actually true. Let's verify that, because, we do things by the book here. We don't say one thing, come back and do another. So let's verify that really quickly. And then when we come back, we will know whether we have our 3 contestants and open up the voting lines, or we go straight to getting another contestant for the day. Stay with us. Chances are that we have our 3 contestants. So be ready to call in and start sending your messages with your vote as well. Hopefully we move on very quickly with that one, and then we can wrap up voting Thursday for today. Don't go anywhere.
And trailer apocalypse. Only
this is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.
Okay, thank you. I just had to make sure that we were doing the right thing. And I must say thank you to KZ, because indeed you were correct. He shouted, "Good morning, Abuja." That's Oguche.
So, Oguche, if you can call back again.
If you can call back and do the right thing. We had to disqualify your first go because you shouted the wrong thing. And it doesn't have to be Oguche. We have one more person to go. Any other person who had planned to contest before, let's have it now. Oguche's first try was disqualified because he shouted the wrong thing. You know what to do, so let's ensure that we get it right. Hello? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes, welcome, sir.
Thank God I disqualified Oguche. His case is speaking. What's happening? Abuja! Finally.
What's your manifesto, sir?
Are you laughing? I cannot promise what I will not do.
Tell us what you can do then.
But I will try my... I will turn Abuja... I will take Abuja from to production.
Casey, your network is not not very clear. Perhaps that's why we've not been hearing you clearly. Yeah. Do you want to go somewhere that is clearer?
Okay, I would send my to via WhatsApp. Thank you.
Casey, hello, are you there? Casey, are you there? At all. Today is today. Funny that the person that got us to disqualify a contestant didn't deliver on everything he was supposed to
do.
Casey, there was one vital information that you left out. I'm not going to tell you what it is because that would be giving you expo. But since you have said you want to send your manifesto via WhatsApp, I hope that you will send that vital information as well. And if you do this before another possible person comes in, then you will not be disqualified. Otherwise, even you might be on your way out. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome, sir.
This is Ogbede calling from Garki.
Ogbede from Garki. Talk to us, sir.
Yes. What's happening in Abuja? On my own, I'm not contesting, but I'm begging the FCT minister. The road that lead to Area 10 shopping complex was blocked. My car was buckled because I parked outside the plaza. They should hurriedly do it. And those of them who are going to win should happen that. You cannot break a road and you block it. People cannot enter to their workplaces. Because of that, my car was buckled last night. Presently, I am entering a Gariki police station now. My car was buckled. Vital information, a document, my international passport, many other things was taken away.
Oh, dear.
Please.
All right, we hear you, sir, and we thank you. So sorry about what happened to you. Let's hopefully be done with all of this and then see how we can raise that as well. Okay? All right, then. The Empire, £99. Please tell us, what is our standing? It is currently 10:48 a.m. Not that I was trying to be a portender of doom, but tell us what is looking like. And
if in the next 2 minutes we don't have another contestant, we go with the 2.
We go with the 2.
Yes.
Okay. Just in case you're wondering why we said 2, we had 3 initially. Oguche was the second, but he screamed, "Good morning, Abuja." He shouted, "What's good morning, Abuja?" Not "What's happening, Abuja?" And we had KZ calling in to bring our attention to that, and then KZ, after making us check to be sure, then called and failed to give us one vital piece of information. As it turns out, he has sent that message in with his manifesto, and he has included that vital piece of information, which is where he was calling in from. And finally, we can get to voting.
As fast as you can.
As fast as we can. I really don't want this to drag on for too long. So the phone lines are open now.
Your name, where you're calling from, and who you're voting for.
Let's get that.
No stories, please.
Yes, no stories. We're really, really out of time. 5 seconds at the most to get your votes, and then we move on. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, welcome to the show, sir. Let's get your vote very quickly.
Yes, my name is Yahaya the head boy. What happened in Abuja?
All right, sir. Who are you voting for this morning?
I'm voting for I'm just calling back. Though I hear the Empire giving 2 minutes for the third contest. I wanted to contest anyway. But anyway, let me vote. So they are only 2 now, right?
3.
Casey was able to redeem
from
himself.
Zuba, Casey from Asokoro, the Penta from Maraba.
Okay. I'm voting for KC.
Casey.
My vote goes for KC. Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thank you for your vote, sir. Remember, you can send in your votes via WhatsApp as well, just in case you're trying to connect via the phone lines and the phone lines are not doing what they ought to do. We have one of our contestants calling in. Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, Chigo.
This is Chigo.
You're voting, yes?
I'm calling from right now Azuba.
Okay.
Well, let me put my vote to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Votes are pouring in. Let's see what we can do in the time we have left. Good morning. Turn down the volume of your device, please, or I disconnect you instantly.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Doka from Soleja.
Welcome.
Voting for the Penta. Good morning.
All right.
What's happening now?
I see what you tried to do there. 0700951 0000 08095974869 and 00999303137. I have our outgoing king sending his message. He says, hello, Queen Somi. This is King David from Central Area presently. Chigo has my vote. All right. My vote goes to KZ, High Chief from Wuse.
Okay.
Let's go back to the phone lines. Hello.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
What's happening in Abuja? My name is Harry. I'm calling from Abuja.
Welcome, sir. Mr. Harun, I forgive you. Who are you voting for this morning? Chigo. Okay. Mr. Haruna. Mr. Haruna. That one, the answer. Dede, don't worry. Good morning, I'm Gio from Airport Road. I vote for Chigo in Zuba. Hello, good morning.
Auntie Somi.
Yes, sir.
99 fans.
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Who are you voting for?
Network, don't make una bend the rules. My vote goes to Liverpool. Mr. Chigo.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you. All right, KZ has sent in his vote and he's voting for himself all the way from Asokoro. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, this is Panelist from Garissa.
Good to have you here. What are you voting for?
I'm voting for Chigo.
Okay. Thank you so much. Salisu from Zuba, voting for Chigo. I also have another vote here. This one is Atar. Atar says, I vote for Chigo, the guy from Zuba. But Atar, you didn't give us a vital piece of information. Thank you for sending your message. Regardless, we appreciate you. Good morning, Somi. My name is Uche from Galadimawa. I am voting for Chigo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Somi.
Yes, welcome to the show.
Good morning to 99.
Good morning.
0.1.
Wow, so there's a 0.1 now. Wow.
99. We say whoever get that hot zone will give us you and Dulonia give us that.
Don't worry.
We'll never see anyone like that again.
Don't worry.
Okay.
What's your name and where are you calling from, please?
I'm calling from Mena.
What's your name? What's your name? We didn't get your name.
My name is Tyler.
I wanted to be sure. We can't assume. But thank you for your vote.
Former queen.
Thank you for your vote, ma'am.
I'm voting for Chigo.
All right, ma'am. I hear you. Stay safe all the way in Mina, where you're calling from. And thank you for staying with us, even when you're out of the FCT. Stephen from Life Camp says he's voting for Chigo this morning. Let's see. Good morning, ma'am. What is happening in Abuja? My vote goes to, you say Chigu and you didn't send your name. I don't know your name and I don't know where you're sending that message from. So you know what happens to that vote. All right. So important that you remember the rules as you're voting so that your vote will be considered free and fair. We have to take another quick break. When we come back, we will be hopefully crowning our winner. Stay with us.
More talk, news, and sports after this.
Everyone says I'm beautiful and bold. They say I'm fashionable. And to crown it.
This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria Info.
Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info. This is Nigeria.